to all of you on the pod.
Good race, guys.
Dosa, sorry for that. For making it hard that overtake, but I was fighting with Dream right behind me, and I couldn't give you any space.
Yeah, okay.
But sorry for that.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what happened on the first lap, but just I was just hit into the wall and it broke my suspension. So please, just next race, could we just look to the side of who is next to us, especially after the start, because this could ruin somebody's race.
Or get crew
Well,
chief.
Dream got hit hard.
Yeah, was it Dream?
By he got hit, but he was hit by. I will take a look at the tape.
I hit it by in the first corner with some guys. I don't know because it was
cut
with very. I don't know. The guy not break at all. It goes straight hole.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't break at all. It was orange McLaren.
You know, this is not Monza. You know.
Yeah, I know who was it. It was most likely Caetano.
He destroyed my race. I had a light damage and I fight with a car, but it was undrivable.
For me too, I was just like fucked up for the whole race.
Yeah, I had an unbelievably shitty race. I got a really good start, and then I just kept getting hit by people that spun out.
I was lucky this way, although I wasn't clever enough to set yes to change tires, so I had to go there once more. For fuck's sake!
That's a bad one.
So from the second place to the 9th place, why now? I can't deserve it or afford it.
Dude, absolutely,
Jeez.
bro. You remember what I had last race, right?
Yeah.
Just to make you, give you something to be happy about. I was really slow, but somehow all of you guys who had accidents kind of fell behind me, so I finished in 3rd. Does that make you happy? No, I really know I was.
I mean, I don't mind. I know I was supposed to be on the 3rd place if I didn't make this bad play, because it was Nash, I guess, was going into the pit.
Where is your 3rd place, mate?
You talking to me?
You broke the streak. You make it traditional to make the 3rd place for you.
Yeah, I broke the streak just because of my mistake. Yeah, I was 5 times 3rd. Now I was supposed to be maybe even 2nd, because I don't know, I guess it was Nash. He made a huge mistake when he was going to the pits because he hit the wall there. And I was like, fuck me. I mean, this is the time I can get to the 2nd place finally. And I forget to change tires, my guy. I mean, screw my life.
Left 12 or 13, and I
12.
did not drove in the pit lane during practice session. So I was like, what the fuck, where's the pit lane? No, I didn't know how to enter, and then
you know, if you could actually see me, I was screaming from the window, "Thug life!"
Yeah, the pit lane here is really, really dangerous, because if you don't know it, you're just going, "Oh, I can take this corner fast," and then all of a sudden the chicane for the pit lane is there.
Yeah, true.
I crashed right into it all the times I tried the pit lane before the race, so I was pretty lucky it didn't go wrong this time.
Yeah, I was like, Nash gave me that place once again. No, I gave him his place back.
Here you go. So someone said something about my start on lap 1 or something. Who was that? Because I didn't hear it. Okay.
I don't know.
That's good.
But I think
hopefully
Royal, I was faster than you, so I probably would have caught you during the race, I think.
Oh no, don't start that discussion. Now you're just gonna fight.
Oh, no, but...
who are we talking to?
No, I'm fastest.
No, definitely I'm not the fastest, but are you talking to me?
I was talking to you.
Yeah, I believe you. I mean, at least we would have a fight for the 2nd place.
Would have been fun.
Because I was clearly on the 3rd place. Yeah, I mean, you got screwed right over. I mean, right in the first lap. So actually, that's, you know, I believe that you are the 2nd fastest in the qualifying, I believe.
Yeah, who was the Porsche behind me? It was like a Dozer Kitty, right? Is he? Yeah, you're still here? Yeah. What happened? You got hit by some guy?
I got hit multiple times during the race. It was such a shitty race. I had an okay start. I just made a few mistakes in the beginning, which made me go back a little bit. And then I just, from the first half of the race, it was okay. I was trailing by. And then I just got a hit, especially in the very last corner. When I'm just behind somebody and the guy in front of me, he just spins, goes to the left, and then just veers to the right into me. That happened 2 or 3 times. So
yeah, those are. I mean, it was you. I was on the 4th place. You on the 3rd place. You made a slight mistake, so I got really close, and there was the guy coming opposite direction, and he almost hit you, and even hit me. I even had to say, like, you mad, bro, because I mean, how can you do this?
Ah, okay. I was wondering, who are you talking to?
I mean, there was a guy on that long straight before pre-last corner, I guess it was, before you break into the first gear and go that long right to. I mean, he was doing some shit there, and then he was driving opposite direction.
No, my replay is so wrong.
That was probably me. I was not going the wrong direction. I had just been crashed out, and I spun there, and I had lost a wheel.
Yeah, it wasn't you. You just, get back on the track. You were driving on the straight, and there was a guy in front of us, and he almost hit you.
Oh, okay.
You didn't see that? I mean, there was a light lighting in your face. You had to see that.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay now, so...
You didn't see what
the replay.
Oh yeah, the replay. But yeah... Just for all you guys, you can submit if you didn't know.
Yeah, I don't want to submit anyone.
How do you mean submit to who?
But
Royal, seriously, you have to do that. If on your replay you can see who goes the wrong way, if you check the replay and he's actually going the wrong way, we should submit that, because that's really dangerous. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I will not do it. I'm not going to do it on the replay because replay will be bugged.
See you next week. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you, Dream.
See you.
See you, man.
See ya.
Then send the replay to me and I'm gonna do it, because no one is gonna go the wrong way.
No. I will find it on my tape. I recorded it with the streaming card.
So maybe you saw it in the wrong way. Maybe you just spun or something like that. But if he was seriously
trust me,
going the
I
wrong
couldn't
way,
see it in the wrong
to
way.
submit that, because that's crazy.
Okay, I will do it myself.
Someone doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I will check it on the. I was recording whole race
And
from my perspective.
silence.
So.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
What's up?
I mean, I think most of the people agree.
Just like, okay, did my mumble just crash or something like that?
Can you hear me, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do it from the replay because replays are bugged, and even though it could happen, it might not be there. So I'm gonna use it. The thing I'm using for the YouTube videos,
Yeah.
I can see just the same what I could see when I was driving. So there shouldn't be any misplay or anything like that.
No. Yeah, just to all the other guys, Royal knows that we tested the replay stuff last week, and we can actually put a replay into the game and from another game, put it into your game and watch it there.
Yeah.
So because there was some speculations that they had removed that in a patch. But if anyone have a perfect or near perfect replay, all of you who have saved it, just check it, and if it's good, then you should give it to everyone else, because it could be cool to have one.
I have wrong cars and wrong liveries, so I don't think.
I got a question actually.
Yeah.
Is it possible to find out if the replay is good just since the start? I mean, the grid, the cars, the liveries and stuff like that. Is it okay enough so I don't have to check whole tape because I don't know what was happening behind me actually?
Oh yeah. You can just check on the start if all the cars go and at least all the cars have to actually go, because then you can check the qualifying times and see what cars is actually what car. So if all the cars moves, then you can use it and you can submit the video, the replay, and say where it is in the video, or you should record it. But yeah, you can just say it's the wrong livery, but I checked with the qualifying times and this car started in this position, so it is. And Fanta or whoever it is. And if the marshals need some proof, you can of course give them the whole replay so they can check that car did actually start in that position.
Yeah, of course, I get
but
it.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, say.
Oh yeah, but I used a bad replay once, and I told them that it was the wrong livery, but I could prove that that car started in that position.
Yeah, I get it.
So you can do it.
And I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. What I want to say. Good question. No idea. Yeah, maybe it would be good that if somebody has the right replay, just to submit to the race on the forum. So you can, for example, send link to the Dropbox or any free download server or anything like that, because many people were complaining about some contacts, some crashing. So if anybody wants to submit something, he would be able to download it without contacting each person separately. So.
Yeah, we could actually just I can talk to Jerome about it, but we could make a Dropbox for the championship, and then just delete all the stuff once in a while, because it's probably going to be filled up pretty fast. But then you can just make a folder calling it Royals replay round 8 or something like that, and then we could delete it once in a while or for every race. But yeah, that was a good idea. Oh yeah, by the way, no, just forget it.
Done.
What about the Dropbox thing? So what you could do is, if you have some spare smartphone and you register and you download Dropbox on that as well, then sometimes you get additional storage on the same Dropbox account. So for example, on my Dropbox, I got to like 50 gigabytes just because I had one smartphone and downloaded it on there, and then I had another smartphone and then downloaded it on there, and then all of a sudden, and on my laptop, and then all of a sudden I got this notice: oh, because you've used Dropbox on so many devices, you got so much space for 2 years or so, or 3 years. So.
Yeah, that's true. I was just about to say that it actually runs out at some point. But yeah, that was a good idea if we don't have enough space. But I think the free version is pretty much enough. It should be enough, because we're not all gonna submit our replay, because yeah, as we know, it's a small portion of the replays who is actually good enough to be used. But yeah, we could just delete all the stuff for each race or 2 races, so you can go. If you want to replay, you could go in there and you just know that you have to do it before the next race. So in that way, we could easily keep the storage down. I don't see some. I don't see that if we should have anything there for a longer time than one race.
Guys, I'm off for now.
Okay, cool.
Maybe catch you during the week for some online session racing. I don't know. And otherwise, next week Nürburgring, right?
Don't know, but yeah, it probably is.
I'm really looking forward to that one. It's one of my favorites.
So, did you guys do a one stop on the softs?
Yeah.
In this race?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. My softs just at lap 10 or 11, they just gone.
Yeah.
I did 15 on mine.
I
could do 20 actually.
20? Oh. I was pretty lucky,
but
because
I didn't. I stopped at 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to take the mediums after the qualifying, so I was actually going on the soft, and I could feel it immediately, and I thought, oh no, I'm screwed. But they actually held pretty good. But then my pit strategy was for soft or for mediums, and when I got out on those, I thought, okay, then I'm easily gonna keep those for the end of the race. But all of a sudden, they just fell off at 85%. 85, my mediums fell off. It's really odd, and they had the same temperature and everything, but they just all of a sudden felt like driving on ice.
I just couldn't get any temperature on those tires. I just had to use softs, because if I had mediums, they would all go 65 degrees or so, or below, and yeah.
Yeah, I kept both my soft and mediums on about 75, I think, and the softs felt good and the mediums felt good in in practice, but all of a sudden in the race, and it was the same on Spa, at about 80% they just fell off, and it's odd because before it was at 60%. So it's I think they've patched something because it's really changed a lot. And I think it was you, Royal, last race, right? You had that too.
Excuse me, once again.
You had the tires going off very early last week, right, on Spa?
Yeah. I mean, before, it was the first race. It was easy to go to the 50%,
Yeah,
or if it's, I guess it's percentage. Now, even at 60 something, you can feel slight difference. Even though I didn't get that wheel shake on the long straights. I mean, I'm dumb shit with that tire change this race. I mean, I didn't deserve anything, even maybe not the 4th place for what I've done. But yeah, they were actually not faster, but earlier you recognize the difference between destroyed and fresh tires.
Yeah.
And one more thing I want to say and mention was I was doing first soft and the second soft. I was easily able to do 13 laps on the soft without having any issues. And even though I was faster than the Mesh and then the... Who was it on the third? Dozer Kitty. All the time I was at least able to keep up with them. And they didn't get anywhere near to 5 seconds from me. And then I was, with more laps, even faster than them. But then I came into the pit and I did everything wrong. So I'm really happy with the 4th place in the end. Because when I was going from the second pit box session, I was on the 9th place. So the 4th in the end is pretty cool for me.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I'm... Oh yeah, by the way, did anyone want to talk about the talking stuff?
I'm not sure if they're still here.
No.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, okay, because I would leave. But if you want to talk about it, we can do it. But yeah. Otherwise, I will go.
Well, there's not really much to say. I just generally don't agree with the rule. I do a lot of league racing, and this is the only league that prohibits any kind of talk during the racing qualification. And for me personally, I think, I know don't go nuts, but just having banter and talking with each other, we're racing socially. So for me, it kind of eliminates some fun, not being able to talk to people, especially if you have a good fight with someone, and you have some banter and stuff like that. For me, it takes out the fun, not being able to do that.
Yeah, I agree with you to a degree, but yeah, we had this talk when it was actually when I just started in this league, because I was at that point I was pretty strict, and I thought, why is people talking? Because it's pretty clear in the rules that you're not allowed to. But everyone just attacked me and said that just because it's in the rules, it's not supposed to be held. And I was like, well, isn't that what the rules is about? But yeah, then we talked about it, and we kind of agreed that of course I know it would be really cool to talk with someone you're racing. When I'm racing in the middle of the week with a few friends and stuff like that, of course we talk. But when we are this many, because the 2 guys are fighting, then it's still, how many was we today? 17 other people who are gonna hear that you are fighting someone. So it's a lot of more people.
19, just for the record.
Oh yeah, but if 2 guys are fighting and talking, then it's 17 other people who needs to yeah, good save. But yeah, they have to listen to it, and therefore we kind of agreed that if it's important for the race, if it's like, watch out in this turn, or overtake me, have damage or something like that, that's pretty important, so that's okay to say. But if it's something that is not important for the race and for everyone else, then you should keep it to after the race, before. And that's also why a lot of us are actually coming pretty early. Oh, sorry, pretty early to the practice and stay afterwards, because we still want that social stuff and talk about it. So yeah, I know, I understand. Yeah, just to finish off, I understand that you want to talk when you're fighting someone, because that's fun. But because we are so many people, then we keep it to a minimal.
Funny thing, I agree with both of you.
Yeah, well, I'm racing in several leagues, AWA being one of them, and I'll run my own community as well. We've been 25, 30 people, and it is just not an issue. To be honest, I think precision is making an issue out of it. And because it's in the rules, well, that's just how it is. And I just don't agree.
I think, sorry. So okay, I just was here for 3 races, but I think it's also something like, imagine if it's not just you and the other person talking, but if it's 18 people at the same time trying to speak, then I think it gets a bit more unpleasant, I would assume.
Well, in my experience, when you're 20 people, 25 people, maybe in the first 5 minutes of the race, people are going, maybe talking a bit, but over the race, not much is said.
Yeah, well, then there is no need to talk the first few laps, just to be honest, because if it's only the first few, then you can save that for later. But yeah, I totally understand that you want that social stuff, and I can see that would be cool to talk, and also I like to chat. Also now it's fun, and also before the race that we talk about movies like we did today and stuff like that. It's really fun to know each other and stuff like that. That's also why we make the pre-race interview. That's because we want to get to know each other. But I think 19 people talking would be too much, so that's why we keep it out in qualifying and in the race. And I know that in the forum, it's just said that you are not allowed to, and we are working on a guide because a lot of people have also been kind of confused how to join the league and where to find team stuff and so we are making a guide, and in that we are gonna make it more clear what you can say and stuff like that. And of course it's not like if you say one wrong word then you just get banned or something like that. Of course you can. There was a lot of talk in the race today that was maybe not necessary if you should make it all clear, like watch out, or when Royal said are you mad, that's not necessary, but it's okay because of course that's feelings and he has to yell at a guy if he's going the wrong way. So it's difficult to make it 100% clear what you can say and what you can't say.
Just for the record, 2 things. I would say it again that you mad, because I couldn't take his ass off the car and kick it.
No,
the only one thing I could do is to say it. And the second thing, hope there will be no rule in the guide that we can't say F words, because otherwise I'm out.
No, we're not gonna say that.
Ah, great.
That's not gonna be a rule. But yeah, of course it's emotions and stuff like that, and it's okay to yell at him. But to say to take it further and say you're going the wrong way, don't do that, you're an idiot, you should not be racing, that's not necessary. But saying are you mad, that's okay, because that's short, that's not gonna disturb anyone. But taking a longer discussion, that's too much.
I have to ask, how many people is disturbed by it?
For example, I'm someone who's easily disturbed by that. That's why I actually like this rule. I don't know, maybe you like social, I don't know. I'm okay with chatting, talking things that are important to race, but keeping them short, it's...
Yeah, I actually have the same thing. I also prefer if it's more quiet, because, it's just personal preference, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I'm with that too, because I was the one who made the big discussion when I entered the league. But yeah, it's quite disturbing, because if someone says something at a moment where you have to concentrate, that's annoying. Of course, it's not a problem if you're going down the straight, but if you're right in the corner or in your braking zone or something like that, I feel it can be disturbing too. It's like Hamilton in Formula 1. Of course, we're not driving Formula 1. I know that, but he's also yelling at.
I feel like.
Yeah, we know. We know you feel like it, but we are not.
No,
sorry to break it for you. He's yelling at his engineer all the time too, that he should not talk to him in the middle of the corner. So just saying, it's disturbing for some, even Hamilton.
Yeah, these of us, or those of us that are even on the higher level than Hamilton, we can do more things at once. No problem with that.
I was chatting with my
these guys we leave behind.
Well, when it comes to Hamilton, he can suck a dick.
At least you can't.
I can too, but I don't do it.
I was chatting with my girlfriend on the phone during the race.
What was your final spot?
I won.
Oh yeah, it's Brinzer. Damn, I want to say I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna knock off for tonight. So thanks for a good race.
I had to text her.
That
Sorry,
you won the race.
I can't. Good night.
You are an asshole.
It took me
No.
5 laps. It took me 5 laps to write this message.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 straights each lap. It means 3 words each lap.
Oh my god.
I mean, how is the expression for like being in weak? I mean, pussy whip it, if I can remember correctly.
Huh?
Like if you pussy whip it, if you're doing it, how to? I mean, I'm gonna say it in Czech so he understands. He's Slovakian. Yeah, exactly. Let's say it this way. Let's put it this way. In Czech, it sounds. Well, I forgot. Oh my god, my memory.
But yeah, guys, I'm off. Brinsia, grats with the messaging to your girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean,
victory.
you put it to the new whole level.
Yeah.
You should be awarded with 26 points at least.
Yeah.
26, not more, not less.
Yeah, but yeah, see you guys and have fun. And I had fun today racing you guys. So see
Me
you.
too. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
Are you going to fill the attendance log or should I do it?
Yeah, you can just do the attendance, then I do the results for tomorrow.
Okay.
Cool. See you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.
Out.